glorious. I can't handle it. I can't. How does she know how to do that? How does she know that's going to work? I have to hear it again. Hi, I'm Rene Urbanovich, and I'm doing Voice Teacher Reacts. Thank you for joining me, and please remember to subscribe and like and comment. So today I'm going to do another song by Morissette Amon. It was as per the request of many YouTube people who love her. So I'm going to do musical theater, She Used to Be Mine. And so according to all of her fans, she can slay on musical theater, and we shall see. I found this one here on YouTube, but I don't know if it's her. It looks like her, but she sure looks young, and she's just wearing like a little red T-shirt. So hopefully it's really her. And if it's not, I'm going to be so embarrassed. But here we go. So Morissette, She Used to Be Mine on Live on Stages Sessions. Boom.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them.
Ooh.
It's not easy.
I hate to stop it, but because I've heard the song so many times, I just love how she's slowing it down, and just that tiny bit of extra space gives her beautiful face and her expressive face a moment to express and emote. And already I can see that she's really talking and she's really telling the story. I love it. And she's right. I'm right with her. And so anyway, I had to stop it. She slowed it down, and it sure feels like there's a lot more space, but it's just a little, and it's just enough to help me key into the nuance that she's bringing to this song, which you could never see on the Broadway stage, right? It's too far away, even if you have binoculars. So, love that. Love this song. Anyway, it's all about losing our innocence. It's about going back and remembering our innocence now that we've traded it. It's a rite of passage. We've traded it for wisdom, but we still remember how carefree and how we just accept ourselves before we had that shift in our psyche. So she's going back. She's a good age to do it, right? She can look back and remember how she used to be. You know, she's not playing the pregnant lady, the waitress, who's going back and reliving her chance at being young. But I feel like she can sell that at her age. It's true. We all can relate to that. Okay, so back to the singing. It's not easy to know.
I'm not anything that I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
What a tease. She's giving us a flavor.
It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back.
Oh, that so emotive. She's speaking it.
Makes you believe it's all true.
Oh, so good at that. Speaking.
Now I'm out of you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl
the
that
growl.
I know who'll be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day. Till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes. That's been good, but she used to be
Glorious. I can't handle it. I can't. How does she know how to do that? How does she know that's going to work? I have to hear it again.
That's inside her, getting stronger each day. Till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes. That's been good, but she used to be mad. Oh, she used to be mad.
I don't know. I don't want to react anymore. I've heard this song a million times. I always say that. She really, really brings some new juice to it. I love the licks. I love the long-held belting notes, but I love the surprise of it. And she makes it even higher than it already is. It's already impossible. It's already so high. And she has such perfect balance. She just teeter-totters on the edge of a chest voice that is just feels like it's going to crack at any moment, and it keeps us on the edge of our seats. And she seems so upset. I'm wow. I'm wowed. I'm wowed. I love her. I love the way she looks down. What must it like to be living with someone? I guess you could ask my husband this, but what must it be like to live with someone who is this emotional and has these emotions at the ready at all times to infuse into her perfect technique? It's perfect. And so no matter what she does, it works. I'm waiting to hear an off note. I'm waiting to hear her lose her breath. This is live with no bells and whistles. And I'm personally sick of hearing myself be stunned, but I'm actually stunned, and I'm going to listen to it again, but I'm not going to keep listening to it on this video. So here we go. Let's see how she ends it.
She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
That was just beautiful. She does that really soft high. If you're not a singer, I know you can appreciate her if you're not a singer. I'm not saying you can't. But if you're not a singer, you don't know how hard it is to sing really hard. You don't know how difficult it is to sing really hard tones with a lot of resistance and a lot of angst, to sound like you're screaming and then immediately turn around and sing soft and airy, really high. As a C sharp. It is so hard to do, and she's mastering that. I'm sick of hearing myself say, and she's mastering that. But the thing that I loved about the previous part was that one shocker descending lick that never ended. I mean, you didn't know she was going to go that high, and then you didn't know she was going to descend on those riffs that were absolutely perfect and felt spontaneous. And then the ending, you didn't know she was going to go soft and sweet back to back like that. And then she brought a little bit more tone into it. So it's really hard for me, only with this one, only with Morissette. It's just hard for me to be technical because her emotions are so like she's wearing them like part of her clothing, her emotions, her face, the way she looks down and the way she just barely moves her lips to make an attitude. So that spoken tone, yeah, the theater was great. I don't know if you're on Broadway, if you can get away with such a style, like growls. And if she were, playing the role, I don't think you can get away with that much style. But she's making the character at least have all of these layers of emotion. She's just fantastic. And here she is in just its red shirt without all the makeup and the lights and the audience, and she has the cello in the background. It's just moving. So I don't know what she's using for music because we don't get to see, but it's a lovely track or it's an amazing band. How do I know? You guys, I'm sure, will tell me, but Morissette she's just a joy to listen to. And so now I feel weird doing Voice Teacher Reacts on her because I've listened to her before and I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want it to be this repetitious experience. But I feel like I have joined you. I've joined the club. Every song she does, she brings something nuanced to it and more emotion to it than I ever thought possible. And her technique is just stellar. And she has me choked up from the minute she opens her mouth. There was a singer like that. Her name was Edith Piaf. It's kind of hard to say. Edith Piaf from the early 1900s in France. And the minute she started singing, audiences would just start weeping. She would weep through a song. She had that pathos, that sadness when she sang. And if tears were streaming down her face, it wouldn't have been a surprise. While she kept singing, there was just something she had. And so I feel like Eva Cassidy had a little quality like that. Eva Cassidy was like my favorite singer for years. And I say was because now I'm sort of adopting Maury. I don't need to have a favorite singer. I don't need to pick. I can have plenty. I can have several. But Eva Cassidy had that angelic, sacred tone. It was sacred. Everything that came out of her mouth. And I feel like Morissette has that too. And then, of course, Judy Garland, when she sang Over the Rainbow, she had that quality as well. So it's super rare. I know I just named 4 people, but the difference is for Morissette, so far, I've heard her do maybe 4 songs. And one of them was an original, which, of course, she's going to do better than anyone because she made it up accordingly, according to her strengths. And it's really hard for a singer to match everybody's level if they're doing different genres. But so far, she's doing different genres, and she is matching the original artist's level of excellence. And I know she's a hard worker. I just cannot believe all that she is bringing to a stupid computer screen. I'm in absolute shock. And as I have said like 4 times now, this is my 4th video, I'm changed as a teacher. And she's making my days better. And she's connecting me to music. And she's connecting me to today, what I remember about being young and innocent. And connecting me with that reflection. And that's what creativity does, right? We reflect. Creative people take chances. Creative people reflect. And here she is doing both, helping us to do the same, right? So these people get paid so that I hope she's getting paid. But the artists in our culture, get to do it for a living while we go to work so that we can all feel our feelings. And their function is to help us become who we are through their art. Wow. Morissette, beautiful job. Thank you for joining me once again to listen and react to Morissette. And there will be more. I mean, if you want to watch them, I'll do them. I'm going to react to her no matter what. So bless you. Bye. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like. Bye.